What's good, everyone? My name is Guy Ghastly, and welcome to another 6v6. Today's battle is against Kap. Now, this battle here is the tiebreaker. Kap and I have been having NU battles for a while now, and by a while, I mean we had 2 battles before. I won one, he won one, and this third one is the battle for it all. Who is going to win the NU title? Okay, so I'm bringing the Steelix, the Arbok, the Ludicolo, the Charlie the Unicorn, Heliolisk, and whatever that monkey's name is. It's not a Mankey. It's a primate. Yep, that's what it is. Okay, so let's get right into it. So I'm gonna lead off with the Mega Steelix here. I actually figured that he'd lead off with the Exploud. You're gonna see his name is Holy Mackerel. So he leads out with the Exploud, and I'm totally afraid of him going for a Fire Blast. So I actually just go for the Roar. I'm like, I know I can take a Fire Blast. I'm gonna go for the Roar, but you're gonna see that he pulls some crazy weird stuff. Alright, so he starts making fun of me because I have like a diamond through my stomach, and he taunts me with that, and I'm like, I get mad, so I can't go for the Roar like I planned on doing. He withdraws instead though, and he sends out his own Solid Snake. So we got 2 gigantic Solid Snakes just staring each other down. I go for the Heavy Slam just to get some damage on, because honestly, Exploud is always like scary to me. So I don't know what they carry. I don't know if he's Choice Specs, Choice Scarf, whatever, what have you. So he goes for his own Stealth Rocks, and I actually am gonna go for an Earthquake just to see how much damage I can get on this guy. And I do quite a bit, so that's awesome. And my taunt wears off now, so I can go for my own Stealth Rocks. So it's gonna spin around, throw some rocks everywhere, hit him in the face. He's gonna Dragon Tail me. He's got his own phasing move that he has, so he's gonna knock me out, and I am gonna go right into Party Dan here, which is my Ludicolo. Now Party Dan is ready to party. Alright, he was brought into the party early, but it doesn't matter, he's just dancing, having a good time. So I'm gonna reveal the leftovers, and I'm gonna go for the Rain Dance here as he withdraws. So Party Dan is just gonna set up a rain dance here, just dancing in the rain, and he wants to get that super powerful Hydro Pumps, even though he is prone to miss a lot. I would count that to him being consciously drunk all the time, because I mean, you don't dance like that just normally. Like, no one is that happy that they dance that much unless you're like Techno Viking or you're drunk. So I go for the Ice Beam, which is super effective, but it turns out this guy is super especially defensive, and I get the freeze though. So I'm like, holy crap. Here was my thought order. Holy crap, this guy especially defensive. I don't think this is a good idea, to, oh my god, this is great. He's frozen, but that totally sucks for him, and I'm so sorry. So now Ludicolo is just gonna go on a Ice Beam spree here, while this guy just sits in he just chills. All right, he's just chilling out. So he's gonna switch. He knows he can't do anything. Goes back into Solid Snake, which is gonna be able to eat up the Ice Beam, no problemo. So I'm pretty much at a standstill here. I could go for the Hydro Pumps, but I just know that it's not gonna do a lot. Actually, that Ice Beam does a crap ton, so no, never mind. I want a good spree here. Totally forgot that I did quite a bit of damage. So he sends out this thing, and I'm pretty sure I can kill it after the Stealth Rock damage. So he basically just sacrifices his Frozen Dratini, or Dragonair, sorry, which makes sense because it being frozen, it can't really do much. So the rain's gonna stop, and he's very sad. He's still partying. He's gonna send out his Swallow, and Swallow is gonna wreck my Ludicolo's world, and I'm just gonna take that back. Now, Swallows, I've had bad experiences with Swallows. I'm glad I didn't take any Ghost type Pokemon, because every time I do take a Ghost type Pokemon, I always fight a Swallow, and I for some reason always go for the Ghost move against the normal type, which completely ruins my day. So he's gonna go for the Brave Bird. I'm gonna take that like a champ, no problem at all. Doesn't even care, eats it up. So he's gonna take the recoil plus the burn, and my idea here is just to roar him out, but he's gonna U-turn anyways. And my idea is just to roar him out, and between the Stealth Rock damage plus the burn, this thing is eventually gonna kill itself and recoil. So that was kind of the plan with that. But he also sends out his Solid Snake once again. Take the Stealth Rock thing, and this thing's a monster. Stealth Rock doesn't do anything to it. I roar it back out, and he's actually gonna be able to switch in with it again, regardless of all that. Now this crappy thing is really awful. I hate this thing with a passion. You know, you wouldn't think Mega Audino in a singles game is scary, but let me tell you something, folks. It is. It's absolutely terrifying. Okay, so I'm gonna go for a Heavy Slam. It's not gonna actually kill, because these 2 giant titans just can't do anything to each other. really. I mean, look, I did more damage to myself from his rocky helmet than anything. So he's gonna hit me with the earthquake, and I think that's gonna crit on me, which is gonna really hurt. I do live it, so I'm able to go for my own earthquake and kill him off. And at this point, my solid snake is pretty much ready to go. He can't do much else. I like how I love Mega Steelix's design. They don't even look like rocks. They look like solar panels just floating around him. He's just providing energy for everyone around him. So the boom burst is gonna hit. It's obviously gonna kill, no problem. Now here's the thing about this guy. I don't know if he's choice specs or choice scarfed, and that's really scary for me. I have no idea what he is. So I send out Wimplo, which is my primate, and he is choice scarfed, and I just go straight for the close combat. I wasn't too worried about going for close combat. Anything he switched in was pretty much gonna die to it, I think. So I just went straight for it. So it's gonna go ahead and take that guy out. I do outspeed by I think like 5 base points. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm locked into close combat, and I know that if he Mega Evolves, I pretty much can't do anything. So that's a shame, and I bring him back. And I think I bring out Party Dan here. Yeah, I sent out Party Dan here because Party Dan is just ready to join the party. Have you guys ever noticed that Lotad it's almost like a serving platter, and then it evolves into like a fiesta? Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's like a party platter and then evolves into a dancing platter. I mean, I just want to put salsa in Party Dan's hat and just eat some chips out of it. So so he is a burn burst. I take the boom burst, no problem. I'm thinking, what can Mega Audino do in singles? You know, its ability is really bad for singles. So I set this rain dance. I'm like, look, I'm gonna, oh crap, skill swap? Really? Skill swap? So at this point, I am just rolling on the floor laughing because I'm like, I cannot believe I just got skill swapped by this Audino, and that was such a good play on Kap's part. I mean, that was just fantastic. And by the way, I think Kap he either has or he's going to have a YouTube channel, so I recommend you check him out. He's a really good battler. He avoids the Hydro Pump, which is a real shame because in my head I'm thinking, okay, he's faster than me, but I can still Hydro Pump him and probably kill him because I am modest, and in the rain, Hydro Pump would probably actually kill this thing, no problem. But I get 2 misses in a row, and that is unfortunate. I actually switched Dan out here into the Rapidash Charlie Unicorn, and simply just because I want to use him as either fodder or perhaps be faster than something else on his team later to get up another rain dance and do its thing. Honestly, what I should have done instead of going for another Hydro Pump is I should have just switched out and then switched it back in. I think that would have been probably the best idea. I actually expected the extra original play was to switch in Charlie Unicorn. Charlie would die to a boom burst, and then I could switch back in Ludicolo. But as you see here, his boom burst doesn't actually kill me, even after my recoil damage, and I don't really touch this guy at all. This Audino is just sitting there looking like he doesn't care about anything in the world. He doesn't even know what's happening right now. He's like, oh, did you hit me? Oh god. So I'm gonna go down to the recoil after that flare blitz, and I do a lot of damage, but the wish, of course, is gonna bring him back out to a pretty healthy area. So at this point, I need to bring in Cobra Commander here. All right, Cobra Commander is my main guy. He's my main dude, Arbok. All right. Now the story behind Cobra is Cobra Commander is pretty interesting. I found him on Route 66, and he was choking a Zigzagoon as an Ekans. I go for the gunshot, kill him, and he killed this Audino just like he killed that Zigzagoon. He just strangled the life out of it, and I was like, at that point I looked him in the eyes and I said, I have to have you. So after I let him eat his meal, he ate that Zigzagoon, and I caught him because he just wasn't ready for a fight after eating a good meal. He was ready for a nap, so I gave him a nap inside a Pokeball. So Cobra Commander died. He actually got that name after eating a nest of Talo eggs. So I sent out this guy, and I'm pretty sure I go for the Stone Edge just because I didn't want to go for the close combat in case he was faster and then I'd have lower HP. But in hindsight, I honestly should have just went for the close combat because the risk on Stone Edge at this point in the game is just way too risky, and you're going to see later that it completely bites me in the bootay. So I go for the Stone Edge here, and I think this would have killed if I would have hit. But you're going to see that I don't hit. And now this guy, this Electivire, is just going to wreck me for the rest of the game. Like, he just does not care about my feelings, and it really hurts my feelings. Look there. So I sent out Party Dan, and the best play actually here would have been to switch Party Dan out, switch Primeape into Party Dan, let him die, and then get the clean switch into Primeape, so I could go for the close combats against Electivire and win the game. But I'm really dumb, and like I said, hindsight is 2020, and you learn from these mistakes, and that's kind of the whole goal of me doing these battles, is to work on my commentary and to also learn from my dumb plays. So I go for the HP Ice because I pretty much don't have anything else. I get a crit, but it doesn't really matter. So Helios goes down, and I lose 1-0. So really close game for me and Cap. We definitely got to keep it going. Best game out of 5? Huh? Yeah? If you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever have you. Add me on Twitter. I'm gonna put Cap's link in the description to his Twitter and hopefully his YouTube when he gets it up. If you guys want a battle, hit me up on Twitter. That's where I'm actually looking for a lot of my battles. And be prepared for some VGC on the channel. I'm not sure if people are interested in that, but it's something that I want to get into. So yeah. Anyways, bye. Alex hit me up on Twitter. He said he's not the best battler, but he wants to do an OU. He's gonna make a lot of mistakes. I said, dude, that's totally cool. Let's do it. I don't even care. All right. But first off, Alex is a freaking liar because he's amazing at this game.